week. What were the biggest positives that you saw from today's game?
I think the biggest thing for us is it was a team win today. Like we've been working pretty hard at training. A lot of teaching this week about our defense and where we want to be, and I think today was a really good job. We kept Jade to 15, and she had 9 at the half. So and we did a good job on Nadia, which is what we wanted to do because we knew that she'd probably come in and want to have a big game, because she played here the last 2 years. But I think it was a really good team effort today, defensively and offensively, and Dell come off the bench for us, and I thought she was great for us today. Really, really good. Really pleased with the way she played.
Was that one of the priorities, shutting those two down in particular coming into this one? Because obviously we do know the capabilities of Jade when she's on song. Was that a priority heading into this game?
Yeah, it was, and I think, but you know what? I think they're a group. Canberra are a group that you cannot disrespect at all. Like they're a group that have a lot of young players that are finally getting an opportunity in the WNBL, and a lot of them have no fear. A lot of them just go out and play, and it's not even just Canberra. All the young kids are like that today, and they're making the most of their opportunities. So I think for us it was, look, they got a team that, they scored 90 against Perth the other night, and we knew they've been averaging in the 80s, so we knew that we had to try and keep them in the 70s. But for us to score 98 is huge for us too. So, and that just shows, like, I think we had 23 assists, which is great for us.
Hello. Let's talk about Dallas. There must be a sense of pride being one of this country's greatest ever point guards. And 2 years ago, she was in rehab for an ACL. So to come in tonight and play with this afternoon and play such a huge role, it speaks a lot to the confidence you're able to instill in this group.
Yeah, it is. And I think, first, like you said, she had a knee recur in 1 year and didn't play a lot last year. And she's been training really well for us. And she brings a bit of that steady head at times, and brings a bit more poise, and somebody that can shoot the three for us, but then also break down the defense. And I think, and she does it, in a way, she does it with ease because she has so much variation to what she does when she gets into the paint. And she's only still young. And I think one thing, like I know in the off season, it was a really big decision, or a huge thing that we wanted was to try and keep her here in the program and be that backup point guard. And there's times I play her and Rochi together, and so that takes the pressure off Rochi too, and they can both score. And I think I think with Dell, I think if she can continue and play like she did today, she's going to be putting her hand up for minutes all the time, and that's what you want. You want to put the coach under pressure, right?
Well, Dallas is like, yeah. How did it feel out there, Dallas? We saw you get some limited opportunities last season as you came back from such a big injury, but when you're playing well and you feel confident, what does that feel like?
I'm super lucky to have Kristi. She instills a lot of confidence in me. She gives me that confidence to go out there and just kind of play my game. I've been lucky to learn off her as well, pick her brain. She was one of the best. But I think, I'm just going out there, playing my role. We have a pretty stacked team. So just coming off the bench is just to play my role, play some hard defense, and, do what the team needs.
What was the message after last week's game, Dallas? It was a win. It was a tough one, physical. This one, another one physical, but much more blended, much more comprehensive. What was the chat during the week?
As a team, we're looking to get better every week, and I think we are growing. That's for sure. Like, we're a new team. So yeah, I just think we're just looking to grow each week. Kristi we had a good week at training, but I feel like tonight we came out, we had high energy, and we just played a great team game. So.
Is this the ceiling, or is there still more to come from the Flyers brand of basketball for the season?
Definitely more to come. I think we'll definitely be growing as the season goes along. But yeah.
Last one for me, Kristi. Biggest takeaways from today leading into the next home game in a fortnight?
Yeah, I think first we'll think about the Spirit next Sunday. That's going to be tough for us. They're rolling right now. They're got a lot of shooters, a lot of experience in their program, and I'm not sure when Kelsey Griffin will be back, but I think it's really important we think of that first, and that's on the road. So for us, it's just about, getting better every day and doing it together as a team, because I think if you can do it together as a team, you become harder to guard. And of course, we're going to have players night in and night out that are going to probably will go to a lot more because maybe they're having a great game. But if we can do it together as a group, we become hard to guard. But it's also on the defensive end. I think that's where, as everybody says, it wins games. But we've actually nearly gone back to the basics of the teaching of how we wanted our defense to be. And sometimes the individual or the experience will come into play as well. But if we can really lock down defensively and do it over a 40-minute period, hopefully we can do it on both ends of the floor, and we can be really good leading into the middle of the season and then getting into whatever happens in the second half of the year.
I might ask one more. We spoke to Naz post game. She's obviously having a great start to the season and spoke about the momentum she's brought in from WNBA. Hard not to look ahead to next week, but gee, that matchup between her and Tolo is exciting. She obviously didn't get the chance to play on Tolo last season.
No, and Tolo brings so much experience back into the WNBL and for the Spirit. And I think Naz is a lot more polished this year than what she was last year, and maybe having a year in the WNBL and then coming back again for her second year. And I think she's tough to guard because she's an undersized post, but she's an athlete. And I think her defense is elite. She brings leadership to our group, and she's just that steady head for us as well. And I've given her I respect her so much, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to bring her here to the Flyers, but also given her the confidence on the floor, but also I've given her a bit of leadership this year that I want her to be able to grow with, and I think she does that well, and she just needs to make sure in those real pressure situations, if you're going down the stretch, that she can keep everybody calm in those moments, because that's what she's really like. And but it'll be a great matchup. It'll be interesting to see how they match up against us if Kelsey's not playing, who they play Samuels on, or who they play Tolo on. But I'm really looking forward to that matchup. And but they have so much scoring power that we just need to try and slow them down a little bit.
Bring on Sunday.
Congratulations on the win and good luck against the Spirit.
Thank you.